Hey everybody, it's Laura from Budget RX. I am a 43-year-old doctor doing my residency training in pathology in Colorado. And today we are going to cash stuff $559. This is for this next week. I cash stuff once a week, so it keeps me really close to my money, to my budget, to where my money's going, and it helps me meet my financial goals. So let's start with the most important sinking funds. So these are the most important categories. So emergency fund, we are going to add $5. And now we have $1,200 in the bank earning interest. 20, 30, 35, 40. So $1,240. Nourish, so this is money for food and some going out to eat and coffee beans. I only stuff it once a month at the beginning of the month, and then at the end of the month we'll pull out how much I spent and I'll pay off my card. So I guess we could see how much is in there right now. We've got $300 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 60, 72, 272. Or 372. And then mint, this is for my cell phone bill, which just came out. So 150 in the bank, 70, 90, 95, 200. It was $198 for 1 year. So I'm set for a while. Go, that's transportation. I'm gonna put 25 in. I don't have a car, so I save a lot of money that way. Walking, riding a bike, bus, getting rides, stuff like that. So we've got 600 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 10, 15, 20, 25, 725. I did finally buy a plane ticket, so that will be coming down significantly at the end of the month. Rent insurance. We're not putting anything in here. Wellness, we're gonna do 20. So now we have 300 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 400, and 5. Epithelium, hair, skin, and nails. I'm finally getting my wax today. You guys are gonna be so happy, I'm sure. We're gonna put 40 in. So that's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. 274. And then we have sanctuary. So all the things to make my house a sanctuary. We're gonna be putting $18 in here. So now I have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 5. Wardrobe is getting 61. I found really amazing coat, is used, really good quality. So that's gonna be coming out of here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 121. Tech, we're gonna put in 25. So now we have in tech 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 15. Fees is gonna get $5 for all of those annoying fees that come up in life. 150, 60, 65, 70, 75. Gifts is gonna get $10. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 210 in gifts. Now hobbies, this is where I tell you about my nail color. So as a lot of you know, this month I am on GI, so gastrointestinal biopsies. So I'm doing an entire month all day long looking at biopsies of the esophagus, the stomach, the duodenum, which is the beginning of your small intestine, the end of your small intestine, which is called the terminal ileum. It's right before it goes into your cecum, which is the beginning of your colon and where your appendix is. And then I get biopsies of the cecum and all up through the colon, which goes like across under your stomach and then down to your rectum. So I've been looking at biopsies of all of those things. I've seen a lot of IBD, so Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, eosinophilic esophagitis, Barrett's esophagus. Saw really, really bad Barrett's esophagus. And then like gastritis, gastroparesis, though you don't diagnose gastroparesis with biopsies, but and then what else have I seen a lot? Oh, a lot of polyps, most of which are quite benign, but they're important to look at because some types of polyps can predispose you to cancer of the colon. Oh yeah, I did see some celiac disease. That's where like the villi, so in your small intestine is where you absorb a lot of the nutrients from your food. And the way it does that is by creating as much surface area as possible. And that makes these very tiny little folds called villi. So it's like taking a sock and then scrunching it up. So there's all these folds so that there's more and more surface area in a smaller space to get as much nutrients as possible. And celiac disease is basically where your immune system attacks the villi, some things in the villi that make the villi basically break off and die. And so you don't have very much surface area at all, an ability to get nutrients from your food. Anyway, so I saw that, and that's all the stuff I saw. So anyway, I always try to paint my nails in relation to what rotation I'm on. At least so far, that's what I've tried to do. So I wanted to do brown, obviously, because there's lots of stool that goes through that's brown. But this color, this is from Hollow Taco. It's Hollow Cappuccino, and it's supposed to be a brown with crushed hollow in it. But it ended up, at least on my skin tone, kind of looking a little mauve, so kind of like pinkish, and I don't think it really suits me, to be honest. I haven't liked it, so I think I'm gonna sell it. I might try another shade of brown, not next week, but the week after, because I think I need something a little bit prettier. All right, that was a long interlude. Let's stuff Hobbies. Hobbies is $10. And the reason, like, one of my hobbies is, nail polish. So that's why this is when we're going to do the interlude about what rotation I'm on, what I'm learning, and my nail polish. I think that's just going to be a thing now. So if you don't like that, you can just skip over Hobbies. How about that? Okay, $900. If you do like it, let me know, and let me know why. $900 in the bank, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 948. Hobbies. Okay, travel. Travel gets $40. So now we have in travel 200, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 450, 470, 495. And there goes my stupid fan. I think I'm gonna pause it here and wait for the fan to stop and we'll start again. Okay, I'm back. Now we're going to stuff savings challenges and categories that are not the most important, but are my crazy weird things that I save for. We'll start with my Zodiac binder. This is a year-round binder. I just get Zodiac challenges and for each sign, and then I'm almost done with my first year doing it. And every time I start a new one, I get to put a star on my little dashboard. And we are on Virgo, right? Till September 22nd. So this is the last, oh my gosh, this is the last one? I didn't even get to do my coloring savings challenge. Oh well. Okay. Well, we're gonna put in $20 today. This is saving for, so I wanna live forever. And so I do some separate testing of some things that helps me know how much I should be supplementing or what I need to change in my diet or lifestyle or whatever to try to improve my health and live as long as possible. That's what that is. It costs money, this extra testing, and so that's why I save for it. And now it's done. That is Virgo. So next week we'll start with Libra. Cool. All right, that is Zodiac, and I sell these on my Etsy shop. Next we'll do my Kisses binder. I'm saving towards getting different beauty treatments, mostly laser treatments. And we're gonna put $30 in. I'm working on my next 200. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110. Let's color in this tracker. And I currently have $1,510 in this category. So I'm definitely ready to get started. I just need to take the time to find where I want to do it and schedule it. Iris, okay, my 10,000, I'm saving towards a really big train trip when I graduate finally as an attending, which will be after fellowship, so another like 4.5 years. So I've got time. We have saved 1,400. This was an accident. So 1,400 and almost another 200. So I'm almost to 1,600. Yeah, I'm almost to 1,600, right? Yeah. In fact, we should be there today because I'm putting in 40. So that means we're working on our next 200. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And 20 left. So I'll clean this off. Let's mark our 20. And then go to the next 200. We'll put the money in, and then at the end of the month, I'll take it out to put it in my savings account. And I will write another, basically every time I reach 200, I write a little journal entry. So I am kind of keeping a journal while I'm doing this. So I gotta write another one. Okay, what's next? Oh, Cosmos. So this is a little binder that is full of games. I got it from Budget with Ira last year for his like Christmas advent calendar. And I'm saving for future crazy AI robot technology. So it's gonna be at least 10K, I'm sure. So it's gonna be several years of saving. We're gonna be saving $40 today, so 30, 40. All right, we are ready. We are going to start with a scratch off. We will start here, the star. All right, it's a rocket ship, which is worth $5. Cool. Next game is Save 500. We're gonna roll a 12-sided die for this one. And we're trying to fill in all of these different numbers. All right, this is 6. We've already done 6. So we'll do 3 2s. Infinity. I think we can do it. So last time we were on 5. So first let's see if we move forward or backwards or stay in the same place. We're gonna go backwards, which is that way. And we're gonna go backwards. How many spots? 3. So 1, 2, 3. So that's $10. We can do that. All right, Wheel of Fortune. So for this one, we're gonna roll 2 die. We'll first start with this one, which is worth 3. This die, just this one. That's the closest one I can see. So I'm gonna do that one, which is 5. And then planets, we roll the planet die, which is this one. Okay. Is Uranus, which is 4. All right, we have $7 left. Let's roll again. Jupiter, which is 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. So let's do 8. Then we have 3 left, which we'll just throw into Starbucks. 3 of these on here. And that's Cosmos. Okay, now we go to the second box. And all of my fun categories, we'll start with edification. So this is like self-improvement, learning, all of that kind of stuff. And I'm going to put in $40. And now we have 80. Buffer is getting $5. So now we have $250 in the bank, $255, $260. We have clean. This is for me to get my house cleaned, my apartment cleaned. $40 this week. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80, 180. HBOT, hyperbaric oxygen therapy. I'm gonna put 40 in here. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80, 180. And hyperbaric oxygen therapy for longevity. And skin. Football is not getting anything, so we just have our star notes in there. Smell goods is getting $5. 200, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. Holiday Boost is getting, I think this should be going here. Holiday Boost is getting, it's getting 5. Okay. So we have $250 in the bank. 55, 60, 65. So 265 in Holiday Boost. I don't think I need to be like saving this much. I don't know. Luxury Boost is not getting anything and it doesn't have anything. Puppy is also not getting anything and it has $1,400 in there. That's for getting a dog next year. Japan is getting $5. This is to go to Japan someday. We've got $30 towards it, so we got a ways to go. But it's a lovely envelope, which makes it fun to save for. And Fine Spirits is not getting anything, and it doesn't have anything. And then same with Splurge. And then we'll do the Puppy Emergency Fund. So we are gonna put $20 in. So let's go where we are. We're working on the next 150. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Almost there. And we have thus far $700 before I put that 20 in. So I guess we have $720. I think this whole binder saves $3,000. I probably will be at least at $2,000 by the time I get the dog. If I do get the dog, we'll see what happens. Right now, it doesn't seem like it's gonna work as soon as I want it to, but who knows what's gonna happen in the next year, right? Okay, and this is my rainbow binder. This is my saving for splurging. So when I finish saving here, I get to put this money into whatever I want. We're gonna put $5 in. And I was working on this last 25. So I also sell these on my Etsy. They're quite unique. Nobody else makes anything like this. So if you like rainbow colors, and kind of reminds me of like stained glass. I love stained glass. This might be for you. All right, so let's see. I'll just color in kind of a quarter of this. And that is that. All of the unnecessary categories. Now let's look at wallet stuff. What did I spend this week? What's left over? Yeah. Oh wait, I need the picker. Yeah. So for my Monday savings challenge, which we're like very close to being done with, every Monday I take some money from my wallet and I put it in here. I put some money in here, very little. It was actually $1. But that's what I felt like I could spare, was $1. So at the end, when I get to 52, then all this money is going to go towards basically like holiday sales, shopping, maybe helping with travel home for Christmas. We'll see how much it is. But yeah, so next week it'll be that one that gets filled. And then what did we have left over? So in Be Merry, I did not spend out of this $20. I'm going to leave this in because I am going out with a bunch of co-residents tonight for dinner, which is going to cost more than $20. So we will roll that over to the next week. Drink, we've got 20. I'm going to save 10 of it and leave the other 10. Spend, I have 7. So I got 17 to put into my leftover savings challenge, which we're almost done with. So now I'm going to do 17 blues on here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only $7 left and we'll be done. That's cool. And we get to count this. I have not counted it. I don't know how much it's going to be. I know generally how much it's going to be, but that's it. All right, let's take our money out for week 3. We're going to put 10 into spend and then 20 into Be Merry. And that will be it for this week. Oh wait, no, that's not true. I've got change. I forgot about that. But you can say hey in the comments and leave now if you want, if you don't want to watch the counting of the change. I have quite a bit this time. But yeah, thanks for being here. Say hey in the comments and we can chat. 270, which is already taken. So we could do, no, we can't do 265. We could do 264 and 6. All right, we finished this one. So take that out. All right, so that is the end of the cash stuffing for this week. I will see you guys next Sunday. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.